I'll be discussing something of great importance that I will like you, like as you've started to get to the end part of this video. So one thing we'll be discussing today, I would like to start off on a question note. Have you seen people that they are going through some challenges and they know what to do, and some persons have started what they should do, but they realize that they are not able to keep doing that same thing? Because oftentimes doing something once do not deliver the result you seek. It may require a consistent repetition over time before you master what you are doing, and also before you ultimately gain results over what you are doing. So the issue over the years for some person has always been the issue of consistency. That you want to be doing this, you have promised yourself you're doing that, you'll be doing the other one, and you realize you do it the first time, the second time, and when the initial enthusiasm is off and you're no longer seeing yourself doing the same thing. So today this video is geared towards solving the issue of inconsistency. This video is geared towards solving the issue of starting up something and not finishing it. For some person, they will start up a book and they realize at the end of the day they cannot be able to finish it. They stop halfway. A book they started reading from the first day of this year, they are yet to finish it to this moment. A project they started, they are yet to accomplish it. This video is the answer you need. So I'm just going to implore you to stick around to the very end and grasp the entirety of what you need to solve the challenge of inconsistency, because that's why Sayusi is here to guide you all through. So when it has to do with consistency, I want you to understand that people doesn't take an inconsistent person serious. Nobody takes inconsistent person serious. Today you do it, tomorrow you doesn't do it. You don't attract relevant individual with that kind of lifestyle. You can only attract people of value when you are consistent with what you do. That's how to know someone who is serious, someone who is committed to what you are doing, someone who is not geared or propelled by emotions alone, someone who is bent on doing what that ought to be done. So consistency is what I'll be talking about today, how to develop consistency. Okay, so when it has to do with how to develop consistency, the first thing you need is develop structure and systems around you. Consistency in itself does not work by itself. No, you have to develop structure and system around you. What do I mean by that? Creating a system, a structure around you that ensure you do what you ought to be, what you do. Let me assume you want to, your goal is to reading a book every week or every 2 weeks. One of the ways to develop a structure is to tell yourself from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I must be reading. That's a structure. From 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. or from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I must be reading. For some person, the favorite time could be in the morning. And tell yourself from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I'm reading. Or you can tell yourself, depending on what your goal are, you can tell yourself a certain percentage of every money that comes into my account as an income, certain percentage must go into service. For some person, they can do it automatic. It will be regulating itself auto. So you're no longer the one controlling it. Once social amount enters into your account, certain percentage of that amount goes into your service automatically. So it's no longer what you do by yourself. That's part of the system I'm talking about. Creating a system that ensures that things go. That you want to lose, that you are fat, you want to lose some pound from your body. One of the things you need to do, tell yourself that every morning, put a time to eat. Don't just say I will do this. Put a time to eat and ensure you do it. Sometimes, or for some person, you want to be doing in the morning, and oftentimes you are being passed away by sleep. You can set an alarm. And part of the way to do that, set the alarm and take the alarm far away from where you are to avoid you losing the alarm or you offing the alarm. So first is to create a system and create a structure. Systems and structure, these are workable lay down plans on how you can be able to accomplish this. Let it not be vague. A workable laid down plan, a system, a structure. It can be someone checking up on you. It can be just anything at all that ensures you are up to your toes. It's part of the system and the structure. Other points you need to develop a consistent life is discipline. And what exactly discipline is doing what you should do when you should do it, when you feel like doing it or not. Doing what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like doing it or not. So when it has to do with discipline, it's no longer about your emotion. Discipline is a consciousness of what I need to do and I ought to do it. So for the fact you have set a system and a structure doesn't mean that those system and structure will automatically go for itself. It requires discipline to carry out those system and those structure. So having a discipline means that you are bent. As I've said this thing, I'm bent and I'm going to ensure that I follow his suit. They will say you are going to wake up by so time and your body is telling you sleep some more. Tell that your body that I own you. Wake up at that moment. So don't say I've set the alarm and that is just it. No. Having a plan is one thing, but plan execution is a different thing. So you require discipline to be consistent. You say you want to write, stay to that place and start writing. Sometimes you don't have to feel it. Sometimes the feeling can come when the action is being taken place. The emotions can follow suit. So if you are depending on your emotion to run the affairs of life, then you are certainly not going to get there. And discipline is one thing that doesn't work with your emotion. Discipline works with your consciousness or your subconsciousness. So when it has to do with discipline, understand that this is very pivotal in the scheme of your successful life. So much more important than setting your structures, setting the system, is you must understand that discipline is the fuel that propels your structure and the system. Okay, so you need discipline to carry it out. Understand that the life of a successful person is not an easy one. It requires a lot of discipline to execute. Okay, on the list we have this evening is perseverance, rigidness. You must have to persevere. Consistency is not for the weak. Consistency is for people who have made up their mind that they are going to do this and they are doing it. Sometimes you may try it today, it failed, try the next day, it failed, try it again, it fails, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Promise yourself that you are going to master this art. Promise yourself you are going to develop yourself so much that you become a force to reckon with. At the beginning, it might not be pleasant, but keep at it. It might not be entertaining, but keep at it. Keep focused, keep the vibe, keep the consistency, keep pushing it. Because it's at the end that you speak. Vision is on appointed time. Do it, I will wait for it. So if it looks as if it's not delivering the required result, or it looks as if you're not yet mastered the art, it is in your consistency that you will have your desired result or breakthrough that you earnestly anticipate. So consistency is everything in life, and if you can stay put with these 3 points we stipulated in this video, you are sure that you're going to develop the consistency that you deserve. Like I said from the beginning, consistency is stronger than resistance. Everything will bow down when consistency shows up. Everything bows down. No matter how difficult it looks as if it is at the moment, if you can stay put to that which you are doing and consist in it and stay focused in it, the end itself, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Then you're going to bright up at the end. So keep at it, keep motivated, keep focused. I'm always here with you. If you have any question, you can drop it at the comment section and I will attend to it. Please do subscribe and click the notification button. Peace.